watching 7 Action News, always taking action for you.
The countdown to Detroit's historic bankruptcy trial, it starts next week, but will the city's emergency manager be able to see it to the end?
There are also new developments about a big creditor fighting the bankruptcy grand bargain.
The 7 Action News reporter Jim Kirchner has been on the case from the very start, joins us live now with the very latest. Jim.
Yeah, and the arguments are going on inside federal court behind me right now. Syncora Guarantee, a Wall Street bond insurer, is arguing that that so-called grand bargain was, in their words, naked favoritism to retirees and to saving the art at the DIA. Remember, it's $816 million that would soften pension cuts to 23,000 retirees, save the art collection from being sold. Syncora Guarantee stands to lose hundreds of millions of dollars in Detroit's bankruptcy, so they're arguing that right now. The city says some of the allegations from Syncora are not true and unfair, and they're asking the judge to sanction Syncora. That's the hearing going on right now as we speak, could go well into the evening. There's another major question about the bankruptcy case. What happens in about a month from now when the emergency manager, Kevin Orr, is technically done? Does he stay on? Does he have some special capacity? Sources are telling me this is far from a done deal, far from a smooth transition. I had a chance to ask Kevin Orr about that today, and he hedged.
I'm not going to discuss Jim, I can't discuss the conversations that the mayor and I are having right now. Suffice it to say, we're going to do nothing that imperils the regeneration of this city.
Kevin Orr was appointed Detroit emergency manager by Governor Rick Snyder in March of last year. Under the EM state law, after 18 months, Orr can be voted out by the elected officials he replaced in control. In Detroit, that's the mayor and city council, with advice from the city attorney. That date is coming when?
When Butch and his colleagues fire me, which is the 28th, I think is the earliest available day that they can take that vote. 28th, 27th, I think that's it. 27th, Butch says.
The bankruptcy trial could run past that, so will the mayor and city council resume power? Would Kevin Orr retain any control? Can they agree? If not, what happens? Sources tell 7 Action News this is all being discussed behind the scenes, and they're trying to make sure all agree.
We're having discussions right now about how we're going to handle that if it extends. I think the mayor has already said that there may be a role to deal with that, even if the emergency manager is removed. The main thing is we want to close this thing out and make sure that it's done in a way that's sustainable and that is feasible and that is consistent, as we've always represented to the bankruptcy judge as well. So we're having those discussions now.
And if there is a stalemate, this goes back to Governor Rick Snyder, who made the original appointment. Could he extend Kevin Orr as emergency manager by declaring the financial emergency in Detroit is not over? A lot to play out in the next month or so. Stephen, Glenda?
Yeah, Jim, if I recall, Mayor Duggan just last week, week before, said he's actually open to the idea of keeping Orr on as a consultant of some sort.
Yeah, the title I've been told is he could be the turnaround manager. He could stay on that, see the bankruptcy to the end, but that's what they're negotiating, and I'm told it's not a done deal yet.
All right, Jim Kirchner, from the very beginning, you've been on this, and we'll be there to the end. Thank you very much.